charging was on halt until phone cooled down. Literally, that's what it said. So it was definitely too hot to do anything other than wash the car and suffer for a bit. So Friday night, about 8 o'clock, we pulled out the kindergarten chairs and the tire, sat down with the setup sheet, and made changes to all four corners. The one corner that we really didn't touch at all was the right rear. And that was half a round. We changed camber, we changed caster, we changed everything on the right front, excuse me. Changed a lot on the left front, changed the lead, changed toe, a lot. We wanted the car to turn. The car hadn't been turning very well, and we found out that our left rear shock, nope, take that back. Left rear spring was dead in the water, wasn't doing its job. So we put a different left rear spring in, and our left rear shock has more. Left rear shock's better than the one we had on it before. So we wanted the car to turn. The car was definitely going to turn, and we wanted it over on the right front. We wanted to see how that was going to go. So we get to Pike on Saturday, and we'll take it back. We come off the scales Saturday morning at about 1 o'clock. So had to get up Saturday morning after about 5 hours of sleep. My son had weigh-ins for football, and then we were up the rest of the day doing racing stuff. So we get to Pike, and they got the mega trucks. Fun, cool, awesome. Never will go again with the mega trucks there. Just drug on. It was very long, people got bored, and it wasn't just the races. So we had 17 of us street stocks, and the bad thing, good thing, bad thing, depending on where you are on the spectrum, is Pike has hot lap qualifying. Probably the only one around us that does it. So coming out with a brand new setup and a brand new scale sheet and everything, hot lap qualifying is not going to be your best friend. And it wasn't. So went out and qualified about 2 seconds off the pace. 16th out of 17. It's just not good. So came out for the feature and started. I think we ended up started 15th. Yeah. Finished 12th. Got lapped for the first time in I don't know how long. But started to figure out some things, and it's really tough. It's really good, or it could be really bad because you don't get the reset. But we had a caution on lap 1, and then we went 20 laps caution free. So if you're not on pace, you're getting lapped, and we wasn't on pace, but our pace was better than what we have been. So there's that. This weekend we'll be going to Deep South, barring any setbacks on our header that broke again. We got one ordered, so hopefully that'll come in and fit just right in, because we're trying a different type, one that hopefully won't be under stress as much as the other set of crossovers were. And yeah, other than that, it's just a long, hot weekend with the mega trucks there. The track definitely stayed wet, stayed greasy. So cleanup yesterday was not fun. There's a lot of mud. Definitely the most mud we had to clean off the car in a long time. So that took us a while, and it was hot. It's summer in South Mississippi. Hopefully it'll cool down soon. But I appreciate you for watching. Come back and see us. And if you watch this, you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get these numbers up here. And yeah, we'll be back this coming weekend. We'll be at Deep South, which is in Loxley, Alabama. We've done a couple of videos on Deep South. And then I think that's the last time we'll be at Deep South this year. And every other video that we make, barring anything crazy, would be at Jackson Motor Speedway to kind of close out the year. I think there's 3 or 4 races at Jackson that are back to back to back to back. So we'll close out the year strong at one of my favorite tracks. So we're looking forward to that, and hopefully we're on the right direction with this car. We've been really, really safe with the car the last 2 years, and now, hopefully, now as a driver, I'm pushing the pace more to get out of the conservative setup of keep your car straight, keep it under you, because I've been fighting it, and that's just not. It's not what the car needs. It's definitely been wearing me out in the features. So we're getting a little more aggressive. We're getting a little more loosey-goosey. And we're letting her hang for a little bit. And we're going to see how that works out. Hopefully the driver, this guy right here, can make the adjustment and drive the car the way it needs to be drove. Be patient with the car. Get some good results, because it was a positive. It was definitely a positive for a track that was worse than the last time we went to Pike. My fastest lap was only a 10th off, and the track that we had the previous video at Pike, I think where we finished 5th, track was way better for racing that night than it was our most recent night. And to be only about a 10th off, I think we're in the right direction. So just driver wise, I got to make an adjustment to what the car wants, and be a little more gingerly on the throttle, be a little smoother, and I think we'll be going in the right direction. So that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, if you like it, please give us a like. Subscribe if you want to follow us. So, we're trying to get these numbers up. Anyway, that's all for me. Hope y'all have a good week. We want to see y'all pack the stands at Loxley. It's Fan Appreciation Night. Be there. $5 general admission. Anyone over the age of 7. So come pack the stands. Give Deep South a good turnout, and we're gonna try to put on a show for y'all. Peace.